most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Dan Tomaso.
Dan, we're getting closer to that weekend and closer to some sun, hopefully.
We had it briefly this morning. You probably didn't notice it because I know you were typing away out in
Yes.
the newsroom, but it was here and now it's kind of disappeared for a time. And I do think we'll get some additional pockets of sunshine developing this afternoon. What we're noticing is as the front gets closer, clouds are filtering in from the northwest. But as they do hit the mountains, we are seeing some breaks. It won't be overly sunny today, likely not, but it's, we're trying to find a little bit of sunshine in what has been a very gray overall pattern. Temperatures, though, despite the lack of sunshine, because we've been getting some wind out of the southwest, temperatures have climbed. We're now at our warmest point that we've been at really all week. So temperatures in the upper 40s to near 50 already in Gettysburg, Carlisle, just a few of our sampling of sites that are warming up. Yesterday's high only 42 underneath all that cloud cover, a low of 29. So still kind of in that pattern where it's relatively mild for this time of the year at night, but because of the clouds during the day, we don't warm up quite as much. So today we are calling for highs near 50. We're approaching that for some locations. Later tonight, because of additional clouds and showers, we don't see a big drop off temperature wise, but this is important. We don't see a chance of freezing conditions overnight, so we don't have to worry about ice, even though we have rain coming through. And that's a good thing as we start out February, because we've seen many different wintry mix events already this year. We don't need another one on top of everything else, but high pressure, mild air coming through today as we see southwest flow ahead of the front. This front will barrel on through, and it does get a little bit cooler for the weekend, but if you've been listening to my forecast the last several days, I've been mentioning how much warmth there is over the Great Lakes in southern Canada. So this front doesn't have a lot of punch behind it in terms of cold air. So through today, again, those clouds arriving from the north. Later tonight, likely well after dark, even possibly as late as midnight, 1, 2 a.m. We see this batch of showers move through. Some rain, but not heavy rain pushing through the region. It's gone and out of here by tomorrow morning. Don't be surprised, though, if tomorrow morning feels damp. And unfortunately, we may not shake that feeling throughout the day because, as you guessed, sunshine is hard to find through tomorrow's forecast. Now, in terms of rainfall amounts, we're talking about maybe a quarter of an inch or less. The air is relatively dry right now, so it's going to be hard to get those showers accumulating into much. But here's the great news about the forecast. It's very rare to see not only one day of sunshine lately, but how about 2, 3, 4, and 5 right now, calling for mostly sunny skies. Now, as we've learned, it may not be totally sunny during each one of those days, but it's about as good as we're going to get for this time of the year to have an outlook. So I think Punxsutawney Phil, waking up tomorrow, coming out of the hole as he gets plucked out, if he calls for winter for the next 6 weeks, I think this forecast begs to differ.
Yeah, exactly. I always say, I trust you, Dan, over a groundhog.
And here's the big deal. I mentioned it's not really cold to the north of us. As long as that stays that way, it's going to be hard to see winter taking hold back here again in central PA. But we'll see.
We will see, and we'll see tomorrow as well.
Yep.
Thank you, Dan. Up next.